Well, I never thought I'd be here. Coming from Potsdam, I mean, my goal was always just to play at Clarkson. That was going to be it. But the way that works is with that table right there, without your support of your family, those early mornings in Potsdam, and it's cold, and those rinks were cold, you know, that was really the goal, was always just to, for me, my dad played at Clarkson, and my two uncles played at Clarkson, so in my mind, Clarkson was it for me. So, you know, when we started going, all those outdoor rinks, every time I got a chance to play, I did. Whether I could run home after, grab my things. We had a little outdoor rink. It was called Hewittson's Rink, and we used to go there every day, and they had lights up at the end, and I would stay there right till dark. My mom had to come pry me out of there. I'd be the last little kid just skating around, just doing whatever. And that's kind of the way it started for me, you know. And my grandfather and I would go to every Clarkson game, and he had seats in the old Walker Arena. So it was always so special, even though I'd only watch about 5 minutes of the period and I'd run around with my friends. But, you know, it was definitely one where that was the goal. That's what I wanted to do. And, you know, we had a little thing at my house, my grandmother's house. Dave Taylor came over, and he had dinner, or he was at, I don't know why, he was at the house, and on the back of the chair said Dave Taylor, a little plaque said Dave Taylor sat here. So I used to make sure I sat at that table, at that chair every time. If I could sit anywhere, it was the Dave Taylor chair. So it's weird how things go, because all those years later, Dave actually gave me my best contract in the NHL. So thank you, Dave, for that. I appreciate that. I can't thank him enough for that. And it's, again, with Pierre actually came, we traded for Pierre, talking to Lou, we traded a fifth-round pick for Pierre, a fifth-round pick. Lou said we should have given a fourth. I'm like thinking now, maybe we should have given a sixth. But, sorry, Pierre, sorry. But the weird thing is, he took my number too. So he came in, I just had retired, he took 24, and he actually signed a puck for me. And I was switching offices maybe a month ago, and I found the puck. And I went to bring the puck, and I forgot it. I actually have the puck still. He signed the puck to me, and you know, I'm going to take a picture, Pierre, and send it. I still appreciate that puck. Thank you. But it's quite a long journey. You know, you go through, and you think of Barry Melrose, and I think they had the toughest. You guys have the toughest softball team ever, don't you, Barry? Like, you know, I mean, it's the characters you meet, the people you meet along the way. Kelly Chase, I got to play with, and he used to tell stories about Barry and what it was like back home. And this was one tough place. And so for me, that's been this journey. I got to play. I never thought I was going to play one game in the NHL. Coming from Potsdam, if I played one game, I was going to be happy. And the first thing I did, I was a big Montreal fan, because Hockey Night in Canada, you get to watch, you know, that was every Friday, Saturday night, Hockey Night in Canada, it was Montreal. So my first day in the Montreal Forum, I got lucky enough to get drafted. I'm there. I was so excited. Patrick Waugh is sitting right here. I'm in the stall next to him. This is the greatest day of my life. We go out. We're just having a scrimmage at that time. And the adrenaline rush when you're in the old Forum, and the excitement was there. I was so happy. I'm standing. I got in the back of the line, being respectful. 3-line shooting. It got to my shot. The guy over on the left kind of bobbled the puck. So I moved in just a little bit. And the excitement. And I let that thing go. And it hit Patrick Waugh right in the head. He stopped the practice, threw his stick. There was no glass anymore, so he threw his stick over the glass, and as I'm apologizing, he comes out as fast as he can and punches me right in the head with his blocker. I'm thinking, oh no. And automatically, what do? I grab him. Both teams jump me. I am getting pummeled. I'm thinking, I'm 4 seconds into my NHL career, and it's over. So, you know, it's one of those where I finally got back to the thing, and obviously the French and English media are there, and there was no glass behind the bench at the time. So they're asking me what was I thinking. I'm thinking, really, I wasn't thinking at all. I was just excited to be on the ice. So that's kind of where my career started. So that's why I didn't think I'd get one game. But it was an amazing journey over this whole time, and to be able to go, and I missed the Stanley Cup by one game. I had 2 chances to win it, and you know, wasn't able to win it, but we were able to kind of move forward. And when I retired, I had an opportunity to stay with the team. I had some coaching opportunities, and one of them was back at Clarkson, which was very tempting. I thought about it, but the goal was always to win a Stanley Cup. So after 12 years, I was just fortunate enough to become the GM of the Calgary Flames. So it's still, the dream is still just to win that Stanley Cup, and that's what drives me. I always enjoyed coming to the rink every day, and I enjoy being around the guys, the young guys at the draft last week, and then see them at the development camps. And I see all these young players out here, and I'm thinking, you know what, maybe one day I'll be drafting you guys too, because I'm always at the rinks watching and having fun. But it's been an amazing journey. I've met so many amazing people along the way. I mean, it's one of those where when you see John Tadelli, I'm thinking, I used to watch those games, you used to kind of hang out with him, and then to see Eric Nystrom came and played with me, and to go to his house and to talk to his dad, and I'm like, Bobby, those fights. He goes, I don't like the fights now, Craig, they're all staged. I said, what did that guy even say? He just looked at me and I got mad. So I'm like, oh, that's the old NHL. Now it's a little bit more staged, but it's been a great journey, and I want to congratulate all the inductees tonight. I can't say thank you enough. Never thought I'd be here. Stan, I got to watch you for so long. Very impressive career. I can't wait to hear what you have to say, because the stories are going to be amazing. But thanks to everybody. Thanks for doing this. Rennie, thank you very much. Everybody have a great night, and congratulations, everybody.